Hello, good morning. This is teacher Jacob, and this video is for seventh grade. Remember, today we're gonna have a special video because it's gonna be about the project that you are going to do. Remember, project is similar to do your homework, okay? So don't forget that this is Arajanis School, the countryside, the best way for learning English. And the class for today is seventh grade, and the class is the project that you need to do for the next class. This project is similar to the homework 4. So necessary, you do the project, you are doing the homework 4, okay? Remember that. Remember when you do the homework, you are doing two things. One is writing and the other skill is speaking. So you need to speak. Very clear. Write and and um speak. Okay, so let's go. Come on, let's start with the class. Come on, let's check it out. This. Come on, let's see what we're gonna study. So today, we're gonna study about the project pages 80, 88 and 89. Yes, that's what we're going to study. And this, yes, right here. Oh my God, it's not here. Hold on, one moment. Yeah, it's here. Here is the project. Notice this. You see the project. I'm using exhibition where how many explorers can you name? Why are they famous? So the general project is that you need to investigate about one famous explorer. Okay? So you need to know all the information about that man. Okay? So that's more or less your project to investigate about a famous explorer, and you need to write, no computer. I mean, you can find in your computer all the information, but you need to write on your notebook using your handwriting. No computer, handwriting. So you are going to investigate about famous explorer, famous explorer men, okay? Or famous explorer person. So that's what you need to do. So this is like giving you an idea how to do it. Okay? If you understand me, if you try to get in what I'm talking about, you will be comprehend that. So analysis one. Look at the section one of the exhibition and name the explorer. So here is a person who's very famous. So we need to know who's the person. So that's why you say, okay, this is how you need to investigate. Okay, so you can investigate, and also not necessary, I insist, not writing this. If you want, you can do it, but use your handwriting. Use your pencil, not computer, okay? Because I need you practice your writing skill and also your spelling skill. All right, so look. Look at the section and page 89 and answer the questions. What documents are in this section? Who wrote the documents? And what are new information do they give about a Mossend? All right, so according to this, this man is giving us an idea how to do it. Okay, so check it out. This is hold on. This is an idea how to do it. So it's giving us the information about the famous explorer. So for example, this man. He was born in July 16, 1872, died December 28, 1928, disappeared. So birthplace, Borås, Norway. Ronald Amundsen was a famous explorer. He was the first person to successfully navigate the Northwest Passage, and he managed to locate the site of the magnetic North Pole. He became a sailor in 1897, and he reached to the South Pole on December 14, 1911. 1 month before the British explorer Captain Robert Scott in 1920, Amundsen explored the Antarctic by air, and in 1926 he was part of the first team to fly from Europe to America over the North Pole in June 1928. He disappeared when his plane crashed in the Antarctic while on a rescue mission. So this is the information. So you need to look for the information, look for pictures. But remember, no computer, just handwrite an idea is giving us an idea how to do it. So for example, here, oh my God, hold on one moment. So what's going on? Let me put this here. So section 2, bring the past to life. In this part of the exhibition, we invite visitors to travel back in time to recreate the past for themselves. An imaginary newspaper interview from 1927 by a student from Walton High School, London. The London Times. Ronald Amundsen is a famous explorer. He was visiting some of the coldest places in the world, and he was the first man to reach in South Pole. We asked him about his adventures. The London Times. Why did you become an explorer, Mr. Amundsen? I have always loved exploring. I like having new experiences. The London Times. Have you ever been lost, Mr. Amundsen? Yes, many times. The London Times. Have you ever had an accident, Mr. Amundsen? No, I never had serious accident. London Times. Did you see many polar bears when you traveled in Antarctic, Mr. Amundsen? Yes, I did. They are very dangerous animals, and you must be careful when you see them. The London Times. Do you have any advice for people who want to travel in the Antarctic or in the Arctic or Antarctic, Mr. Amundsen? Well, you must be very fit. It's physically very difficult. Also, you must wear appropriate clothing and you mustn't sleep outside. The London Times. Thank you. So according to this, it's just an imagination. This is conversation, but it was about this man. It was like talking to this man and the reasons why he was exploring the Antarctic and North Antarctic area. So check it out here, an imaginary diary entry in 1911. Today has been a very difficult day. The weather is very bad. We got up early and had breakfast coffee with some subtle fish and crackers. And then we started off with our dogs. They're strong and pull our sledges well, but the journey is very hard. The temperature is 35 minus 35, and we must keep moving. We mustn't stop. I hope things get better tomorrow. So according to this, remember, what you need to do is just to here is how we need to prepare this. I mean, evaluate. So before you do thinking this, so before you going to investigate about the famous explorer, thinking these questions, and then you can give you an idea how to investigate better. For example, evaluate. Here say use the questions to evaluate the materials. In the exhibition, informative and interesting, why and why not? Does the exhibition give a clear idea of the life explored? How would you make it more interesting? Prepare. So here is what you need to do. Create an exhibition about a famous explorer from the past. So Cristobal Columbus, for example, Simon Bolivar could be that person. So somebody that you admire, someone that you say, well, this man, I like it, and I want to investigate. So remember, it's gonna be explore. You know, for example, I read the book Robinson Crusoe, and it is that man was. I know it's a story, but it's great in order to tell the students how to, you know, to uh, to explore new situations and how they made films, books about Mr. Robinson Crusoe. All right, so preparing. Create exhibition about famous divine. Okay, so section one, back in time. So you need short biography of the explorer. So where is he from or she from, and timeline and map. So it's like where he or she went to visit or discover something. Some section two brings the past of life, an imaginary newspaper interview. So you can do this, an imaginary diary extract. So suggestions for this project that you need to do, I insist, is your homework number 4. So if you do this, you are doing your homework number 4. Remember, the homework you have to divide into parts. Part number 1 is write, so you need to write. And part 2 is speaking, so you need to record your voice on your telephone. I mean, you have to speak to your telephone and record your voice telling me about your investigation. These are an ideas how to do it, but on your hands you have the solution. I mean, you have to investigate, you had to write, you had to make a map where he stayed when he was a famous explorer, what did he discover, and those interesting dates that are interesting to know for someone who's reading your famous explorer. Okay, that's good. So I hope so you understood what I'm talking, and I hope so if you don't have no idea what I'm talking about, my suggestion is come here to page 88 and 89 and read again and try it. I mean, this is how you need to do the homework number 4. It means the project that you're going to do. So you got how to do it, how you need to investigate, and how you need to write. Notice this, writing in using handwriting, not computer. Okay, so check it out that. And that's your homework. All right. So I hope so you have enjoyed this class and you understood how you do it is. And if you got any question, just let me know. Okay, because I know sometimes it's complicated to see or to understand what the teacher is talking about. But in general, and just let me know any difficult problems or any situation that perhaps for you is not clear. Okay, so I appreciate your time and I hope so we can keep in touch for the next class. So see you next class. Don't forget